everybody, David here, and let's look at the conditions. Wind's a bit, so it's low tide as you can see. There are whales everywhere. There's a couple just out to the side of the dive boat. So what we're going to do, we're going to go along, have a look through the rock pools here. You can see all the rocks exposed. So the whole beach is rocks at the moment, and we can see this, all the sand. The sand straight in front of us here, all that sand's going to move north, and that's how the northerly flow of sand works. So all these rocks will be eventually covered up, the ones right in front of us. Let's go across, not walk on the rocks, let's not be stupid. Let's walk right around and we'll have a look from the other end. So thank you for the like, glad you could join me here today. We're down at Fingal and we are playing in the rock pools, just having a look around. This beach is so easy to get to, so close to the Gold Coast but far enough away. So there you go, look at that rock pool there. It's just, there we go, look at that. So there's all the rocks. And all those rocks will eventually be covered by this sand that I'm standing on now. So all this sand is built up just down here, and all that sand's going to move north, and that's how we get the northerly flow of sand on the east coast of Australia. So all this will eventually move north. It'll cover all these rocks here. Look at that. So if you were watching the live stream I did this morning, I was following a whale going just in front of me on the Snapper Rocks, which is up there, and a wave broke over me. Water went into my gimbal and ruined my gimbal, so wasn't happy. So this is a new one now that I'm trialing, see how that goes. But you can see all these rocks here. Let's move up to the next rocks. So that's Cook Island, straight out there. And sorry about that, didn't realise I was zoomed in. Let's go back and have a look at these rocks. So here's all the rocks. And fun little area for the kids to play in. Yeah, just stunning. We got one person swimming out there, the only person in the water at the moment. Oops. Oops. Where is she? There. There she is, straight behind that dog. That's a water collie. How's it going? I'm just sorry about that, I'm just getting used to this new gimbal. Alright, so we're going to make our way up to the headland. Oh, there's a whale just jumped right out on the horizon. Let's see if we can So that was a huge jump. There's the splash. You can see the splash there. So there are probably 20 whales out there at the moment. Let me just have a look there. The sun is on, so I'm finding it hard to see, but there's a dive boat right in the middle, and there's a couple of whales right beside the dive boat. And if you're into dogs, hey human, if you're into dogs, that's a border collie, and there's a seagull straight in front, and the border collie's starting to work that seagull. Look how slow it's moving. And that's nobody telling the border collie what to do, it's just instinct. Look at that, it's eyeing it. Eyeing the seagull. There it goes. Whoops. Where is it? Well, I should be a photographer or a videographer of that amazing move of the gimbal. The gimbal is Cactus Human, the one where the wave broke over us and the water went down into the gimbal. DJI, no more. And what happened to Lucky? Yeah, I've had 2 border collies, fantastic animals. I used to actually work mine. I took it to some sheep, and it was working sheep one day, but it wasn't real good. So then I took it to trials where it was going through up and over the seesaw, the slippery dip, up over the table. Yeah, the dog just loved it. Hey Mark, how are you? Surf is good today, a little bit flat, a bit choppy, yes. Ah, well that wasn't very lucky, was it? Yeah, my first border collie got to about 6 months old before it ran down the road and tried to herd a car. It just stalked all the way down the road. I couldn't get it back, I couldn't call it off, and it just ran in to herd the car, hit the sump and spat out the back, broken neck. So that wasn't real good. And my other one died of old age. Her name was Ellie. She would have been about 16. She had a good life. She used to come down to this beach every day, and we used to walk up that beach all the way to the end every day. She just loved it. What a great life. All I had to go was just go, get around, and she'd be around there, and I'd have to race downstairs and get the garage door up and the back of the car open, and she would scream around the corner and jump straight in. One time I didn't get there quick enough, and she jumped. My voice is breaking. She jumped, and the back of the car wasn't open. Splat. Pretty funny. All right, so this is the rest of the rocks. So all that sand is moving north. So it's all the sand builds up in there, and moves north. Yes, they are loyal, and I've now got a muscle. It's a very aggressive dog, like that American bulldog that tried to attack me today down at Snapper. She's a Maltese cross Jack Russell. So, very aggressive, all of 6 kilos. So yes, a machine. Look at that view, and looking out to Cook Island. We've got one person swimming just beside us. She's going out. She's going out for a swim, but she's swimming right in the middle of the rocks. It doesn't look very comfortable there at all. Directly in front, we have a couple of seagulls. Where are you? There. So human, how's that footage? Is it shaky? New gimbal and all. I'm just learning how to use it. Well, it's an old one, but I haven't used it for a long while. Is it coming through nice and smooth for you? There goes the seagulls. There's the girl coming out of the water. That's good. She was swimming in all those rocks. Not a very good swim. Yes, audio and video are perfect. Thank you. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go out. We'll go around and we'll go onto the front rock. So we've never been out in the front rock. I've never taken you out there before. So let's go and have a look at that. We'll make our way out there slowly. We've got low tide here. Just look at the conditions. Laurie, how are you? San Diego, thank you for joining us, Laurie. If it says Laurie, yes. Thank you. And thank everybody for being here today. This is my second live stream for the day. I did one at Snapper, if you haven't seen that one. And the whales were coming within 100 metres of where I was standing on the rocks. So that was quite amazing. And if you look at the one prior to that as well, I had humpbacks 50 metres offshore, so they were just behind the surfers. Thank you, Laurie. Let's just zoom out a little bit. No, that's full zoom. So you can see out on the front rock. Where is he? There he is. Got a guy out there fishing. All the controls are different to the my old one. I'm going to have to learn this again. So a few people up on the headland. But let's just go for a walk in the water a bit and just have a look. So these are all the rocks. Totally no swell at all, but it's a howling southerly out there, so maybe that'll bring some swell up tonight. I go to work tonight and hopefully when I wake up in the morning the swell will kicked. I was going to go back up to D-Bar and video up there this afternoon, but I had to go to work and I'm pushing it a bit. Let's go. There we go. And I'm pushing it a bit fine to get to work. So you can see all the rocks here. Stunning view, isn't it? And look at the colour of the water just out there between us and Cook Island. Good night, Munchie. How are you? Whereabouts is family in Australia, Laurie? This is just perfect. Ooh, these rocks are slippery. what do I always say? Don't walk on rocks with wet feet or sand on them. What have I got on my feet? Perth, Sydney, Kalgoorlie. Oh, I really got around. Yes, perfect spelling on all three places. Oh, shite. These rocks are slippery. Look at that, guys. Oh, thank you everybody for joining me here today. We have a perfect afternoon here. Just look at that. Yeah. What's an anchor baby? I don't understand that one, Laurie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, look at that. So what I'm finding, oh, that's very technical. But thank you for letting me know. All right, these rocks are a bit better up here. Oh, he's on. Let's have a look what this guy's caught. Okay, what's he caught? He's working it hard. Hopefully it's something good, and he's moving around the rocks. Ah, married a sailor. Oh, he lost it. Ah, he's dirty. That's what you get for playing it so hard. Got to let it run a little bit. Ah, US sailor. Lovely. Was that during the war, Laurie? All right. These rocks are actually nice to walk on now. Remember last time I walked, the tide was right up there. And I was walking through the trees. So that's how much water, or that's how high the tide was, or how low the tide is now. Look at that for a view. Cook Island in the background. Ah, yes. My father was born in 1925, and he is the same. They just went and, well, there wasn't the population that there is now, so they were able to just go and catch fish all day. He went to sea at 14, and then when war broke out in 39. But yeah, he said sometimes when he walked to school, he never made it. He got as far as his fishing rod and then went fishing for the day. And he said Pop and Grandma were very happy that he came home with a load of flathead, but a little bit upset that he also wagged school. But school wasn't such a big thing back in those days, was it? Hey Jazz, how are you? Ahmed, how are you? Thank you for joining. India, beautiful. All right, over here we have some people that are going diving. And we'll just walk around here a little bit, guys. Wow. Let's just zoom out. There we go. Look at that. Let's move down a bit closer to the water. It is hot here this afternoon. Summer has kicked here already, and it's what, the 4th or 5th day of winter, 4th or 5th day of spring. So look at that. What have you lost? Oh no. You lost it or found one?
Found one and then lost.
You been out diving?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
What's going on?
Oh really? That guy was just hooked onto something big out there just then.
Really?
Yeah. But he was playing it too hard and he pulled it out of its mouth. All right. All right. Now, can you remember here, this is where the, ooh, windy up here. Ah! It's windy and it's blowing water all over me. So look at that for a view. So what we're going to do, we're going to run across just down there. Let's see if I can get a bit more. Whee, what happened then? Don't know what happened then, guys. Just a second. All right. Jonna Ramos, how are you? The weather would have to be about 23, 24 degrees. But if you look out here, all you can see is white caps, so it's very windy. So we're just going to go I'll see if I can get across this rocks here. It should be fairly easy. You know what? I don't think I will with a saw knee. I'll just film it from here, guys. I hate to go guts up in there and lose another gimbal. But there the guys fishing out there. That's Cook Island straight behind it. All right, let's look back up the coast. So this, what's wrong with my voice today? Finally breaking. Oh. So these are the native flowers of Fingal. So that's the plant there. Pretty inconspicuous sort of plant. And this is what it looks like when it's in full bloom. So nice looking plant, nice looking flowers. They're like a straw, hey mate, they're like a straw plant. So, and they have, I don't know what the smell must be like, but there's only flies on the flowers germinating it. All right, look at that for a view. Look at the water. Let's see what I might do. Just see if we can see any whales coming in close. What'd your mate hook before?
Sorry?
What did he have on before?
tail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he pull it too hard? Pull it out of his mouth?
Wow. Oh yeah, he's still got his lure.
Yeah.
He must have.
Yeah.
Were you watching him?
Yeah, I was down there watching him and go, oh. Then he just kept playing it too hard, and I'm going, ah.
Can't, you got to tie them out.
Yeah. Just loosen the drag a little bit and let him run. Yeah.
She's not going anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
As far as the line can go.
Yeah, go out to Cook Island, just drag him back. Oh, come on, Watto, this is a clean station.
Grab his lures that he lost the other day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I think so.
Was he going swimming?
I think he's just going to go grab his lures.
So this guy's going in the water looking for his lure he lost the other day. Me myself, I would rather go and spend $20. Oh, whale just jumped out. So this is when the whales have a lot more active. There they are. They're just out behind Cook Island there. When it's a lot windier. Yeah, there's whales jumping everywhere out there. I don't know which one to look at. All right, let's head back down. These rocks are a little bit warm. I'll just zoom out for you guys. Let you have a look at the scenery while I... Oh, I wish this knee would get better. I used to be a sportsman. Now I'm lucky to walk without pain. Really sucks. Oh, he's got his lure back. He's giggling now. Oh. All right. There we go. Thank you, human. Yes, if everybody would please like and subscribe, that would really make me happy. Let's build this channel. I do a minimum of 3 live streams a week. I've done 2 today, so whatever time you guys are awake, I will be live streaming. So there, how good does that look? And got attacked by an American bulldog this morning. This thing was 18 months old and dumb as just ran into me, flat stick, and there goes my left knee again. But look at that, how cool does that look? All right, let's go around. Might head back down. It's a bit windy up there. When I sort this gimbal out a bit, I'll be able to be a bit more adventurous. But I've put it too low, and every time the gimbal moves in a certain position, the microphone on the phone gets caught, and then you might see the footage jump a bit. So that's what's happening. Okay, Laurie. I think I like the view out this way a bit more, instead of looking into the sun. There we go. Ah, Fortitude Valance. You are so correct. This is the sister place. Oh, look at that. There's dolphins right in the middle of the causeway. Let's have a look. It's like a stupid thing. But the dolphins are jumping in the middle of the causeway here. Just saw one catching one of the swells. But what I was saying, Fortitude Valanche, yes, this is exactly the same as the causeway in Northern Ireland. Marty, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. So what, oh, sorry about that, let's look up. What we're looking at today is Cook Island, and we are at Fingal on the far north coast of New South Wales. So I don't know what happened to that dolphin that was just there. Mark, how are you? Good to see you again. Thank you for joining. If everyone could do me a favour and please like and subscribe, and also get in on the conversation. The more people talk, the more YouTube recommends this, so other people will be able to find this channel. So if everyone wants to say hello, tell me where you're from, that would be great. All right. Oh, that whale, there's a lot of whales jumping out there. It's just that, oh, this rock's moving. It's just that they're, whoops. This guy's going out diving. Got his spear gun. Yeah, the weather's beautiful here today, Mark. Just out to sea, it's howling. It's a howling southerly. But where I am, it's actually quite warm. So there goes the diver. Now let's just hope the fishermen don't get upset. So usually what happens, I'm semi-drunk. What happens is the divers go in close to where the fishermen are, and then the fishermen get upset because the divers spear their fish. So the fishermen usually throw lures and sinks at them to try to move them away. Oh, that's no good. What time is it in Phoenix, Mark? Ooh, these rocks are hot. Let's move back, and then I'll get a better view looking straight out to sea. All right, let's have a look at that. 8:45 p.m. Oh, okay. What time was I on before, human? I thought you were 14 hours behind. So I thought I would have been on at 6:45, 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, this guy's having a bit of trouble. He's got his big dive fins on already, and he's on slippery rocks. Just wait for this wave and he'll lay down on the wave and just see how it goes. So a hive of activity here today. Well, this is definitely a better time, human. Thank you for that. So how's that view? Hey Matthew, yes. I was getting a bit worried because I wasn't getting the normal views that I've been getting. So I was getting anywhere from 8,000 views to 26,000 views, and then it dropped right down to less than 1,000 views on my live. So I have listened to Human, and he told me let's try a different time, and it seems to be working. So when I see you, Human, I'll have to buy you a beer. How does that sound? Hello, is that Russian? Or thank you for joining. Thank you everybody for liking, and if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I do minimum of 3 lives a week. This is my second one today, so that minimum is, oh, this rock's hot. That minimum is a very minimum. Yes, I'm thinking of not live streaming tomorrow because that's my Saturday and your Friday night, and I didn't seem to have much success then. So just let me know if you think it'd be a good time or not. But I usually like to try and give the family the weekend. Otherwise the wife gets upset, you know. The saying, happy wife, happy life. Especially when I get 6 days off a week. And she works 5. And then I'm gone on the days that we're off together. She tends to blow up a little bit over that. No sense of humour. Just let you know, in 3.5, 4 weeks, I will be in New Zealand, and I'll be in Queenstown, so I'll be doing a live from Queenstown. Wow, I just took my sunnies off. The Crow, how are you? Thank you for joining us. All right, I'll give it a go, Human. Barbara, thank you. I missed you coming through because I'm walking over rocks. I'm concentrating, but thank you everybody for joining us. It's good to see so many people retuning in. It's like a little, well, it is a community, isn't it? You see the names come up, it's like old friends have rejoined to say hello. All right, it looks like the tide's starting to turn. It's coming in now, it's flooding. But the other day, if you were here, I was walking up in that tree line there. That's how high the water was. So that must be, I know, 6 or 7 feet, 2.5 meters difference in tide from the last time I was walking around on these rocks. Wow, it's stunning down here this afternoon. I've got to go to work at 4 o'clock my time, and I do a 14-hour night shift tonight, so that'll be fun. Love doing the night shifts. Oh, I'm standing in the water and just cooling my feet off. B Guilds, how are you? Thank you, Mark. And B Guilds, one of my original buddies that's joined us here. So look at that. Look at those conditions, guys. How long are we going? 40 minutes. Beautiful. Okay, so it's hard to get these whales because they're out a little bit far. I was saying before that the East Australian current, if you ever watched the kids movie Finding Nemo, they talk about everybody, all the turtles and that hopping in the East Australian current. That's actually a real thing, and the East Australian current moves in and out. So sometimes it can be close to shore and sometimes it can be further out to sea. So I'd say the EAC has moved east, and yes, just reading all the messages. Yes, so the EAC has moved east, so that's why the whales are hanging out wide at the moment, which is a bit sad for us, but why would you swim when you can sit on a travelator and just cruise? So I don't know why there are so many people around today. At Durambar, the beach, next beach north, they're having a surf comp. So I don't know how all the kids have got time off school to do a surf comp. It must be the Kira's Team Challenge or something. So I don't know how that happened. Someone's just lost their soccer ball. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Hey, where's your ball? Now that's a good looking dog. Look at that. Beautiful dog. Just wants to go for a swim, try and cool off a bit. Ah, yes. I don't know what sort of dog it is, but it's prancing in the water. It's a bitch. Very nice looking dog, that one. It's a pit bull. Oh, that's a pit bull, that's good. I think the guy said the last one was a American bulldog. And it was only 18 months old, dumb as dog shit, ran straight into me and then kept jumping on me. So at least this one just smiled at me and kept going. The one this morning still had his nuts, so I think it's going to be a very aggressive dog when it gets a bit older. I'm glad I didn't have my dog with it. My hat just blew off. If my dog was there, she would have barked at it and that would have killed my dog. So he really should have had it on the lead, so nobody has to go through that. All right, looking back to the headland. Yes, it's just beautiful here, big gills. All right, look at that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, or 5 minutes to 2. There's probably 25 people on the beach, 2 people in the water, straight up the front there. We've got 3 guys fishing and 2 guys spearfishing. So if you went up the Gold Coast, it'd be a totally different story. And this is the next beach south of the Gold Coast. So it can happen. So this morning I came along the beach. I was down here at 5 o'clock, pre-dawn, and found a couple of pieces of ocean glass, which was really nice. I then take it home and put it in my collection, and I found 1 cowrie shell as well. So you guys happy just looking out to sea? Let me know, or do you want to go for a walk? Totally up to you guys. Please let me know. So if you're new, that's Cook Island out there. The rock just to the left of it is called Mary's Rock. I'm sure it'll be a little bit colder than here though, big gills. Arthur, how are you? Okay, I'll just hang around in this rock pool. So there's a really nice rock pool down here. Yes, there are great whites out there, Arthur. Hopefully they don't bother you. Well, I've surfed all my life and I've never seen a white in the water, but I'm just wondering how many whites have seen me and just cruise through and didn't even bother me. Sometimes they might come up to have a look, you don't even realise they're there. There was drone footage. Surf Life Saving was filming a shark and the shark came up. Again, there's a pro surfer called Matty Wilkinson and the shark came up and just did a little sniff test of his foot, and Matty Wilkinson didn't even realise. He just felt something behind him. He sat up on his board, looked around, saw nothing, and then he's gone to the drone and had a look at the drone footage, and you can definitely see the shark come up and just do a little sniff of his foot. I think it hit his leg rope, so that scared him. And that's the same as what's his name? Mick Fanning, when he was surfing South Africa in that pro comp. A huge white came up beside him and went to do a little flyby and have a look what it was. And the great white got caught in his leg rope. The great white shit itself and turned left. Mick Fanning shit himself, fallen on top of the shark, started punching the shark, and then the jet skis came flying in to pick up him and the other surfer. So that definitely Johnny, how are you? That definitely would have been scary. We've had a white down here the other day. It came in, the guy was standing with his board in waist deep water at Cabarita, and the shark came at him. He pushed the board in the shark's mouth and the shark bit the board and then swam away. But I went down the next day and did a live stream there. We didn't see it again. But so they're definitely out there. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the other side. Let's go out to the sea first. So that's how far the tides come in. I actually walked through there before and it was dry. I might actually walk through the water. I've got my boardies on. Conditions are just perfect here today. Yes, wait till I turn around. So we're looking straight into the glare at the moment, so let's just look back this way. Okay, yeah, look how clear that water is. Toucan Airlines, how are you? Johnny, yes, I am from Australia. So I'm live streaming here from Fingal Beach. This is the last beach in New South Wales. The next beach north is Queensland, and we're right on the border of Queensland and New South Wales here. So look at that water. Oh, jeez. So that could be Fiji, couldn't it? Fiji or some Polynesian island, Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. SZ Prods, how are you? Thank you everybody for joining. It's good to see everybody. All right, let's go for a little bit further up. So we're actually going out on a sand spit here. And this sand spit is moving north. So north is that way. And that's the northerly flow of sand we get here on the east coast of Australia. Okay, I wonder how deep this is when I jump in the water. So I'll just turn it around, everybody. Now look at that water. There we go, the wide view. Yes, the Lake District is beautiful, isn't it? I've what's his name? Learned video online. Steve somebody. He does a lot of videos from the Lake District. I'd really like to get over there. But look at that. Oh, come on, Arthur. Nothing to worry about here. I'll just show you out to sea. So a shark would have to hit that sandbank at about 300 kilometres an hour and try and hydroplane over it. So we'll go. I'll go for a walk out there. So you can. It's only up to my ankles here, and then just here, it'll be on my feet. That's all. So yeah, it's halfway up my shin here. You'll have to come over, Arthur, and I'll take you over here and get you used to the ocean. Suzanne, how are you? Thank you for joining us. All right, Arthur, we'll get you in that water. Now the wind is actually blowing here, and it's blowing the wind chop up onto my camera, so I'm going to go back to the beach, everybody. But how's that? Too bad there's so much wind, you'd be able to see right through that water really easy. Suzanne, I'm at Fingal Beach on the far north coast of New South Wales, Australia, and this is the last beach in New South Wales. Yes, in New South Wales. The next beaches north of us are then start Queensland and the Gold Coast. So let me just, okay, I'll just put my sunnies back on so I can operate the screen. Okay, so we look up all those high rises up there, that's Queensland. The trees in front of it, all those trees that run all the way around, that's New South Wales. So that's the difference here between Queensland and New South Wales. Queensland loves high rises and jamming as many people in as they can. And then they just collect all the rates, and then the roads are a traffic jam. So that's Queensland up there, and this is New South Wales. And that's probably 3.5, 4 kilometres away. So let's just turn back around. Surprised we haven't seen anything in the water here. Oh, now there is something big and grey just there. Let's walk across and have a look. Ooh. That just took off. So just down there, it must have been a big bream or a big whiting in the water. Not down this far, Barbara. The crocodiles are only in the far north of Queensland, in the tropics. So you get up around Mackay, Cairns, Townsville, that's where you get the crocodiles. Oh, look at that, water's dropped out a little bit. So yeah, we don't get crocodiles down here, luckily. Otherwise, no one would be in the water here. Up north as well, you do get the irukandji jellyfish and the box jellyfish. Those jellyfish are both deadly. When I was in the Queensland titles for surf life saving, when we did the water events in Mackay, we actually had to wear pantyhose on our whole bodies. So pantyhose on the legs, on the arms, over the face, and bee gills. The bird we're listening to is that kid right there, screaming. He just walked across the rocks. So here's the one yelling. There are seagulls around. But yes, he was yelling. He's gone through the rocks and he's going out there for a swim with Dad. Yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be very busy down here with the amount of people here today on a Friday afternoon at 2:05. Ever since we had COVID, this beach, you would never get anybody on this beach. When we did the patrols, we're lucky to have 15 people for the whole day. Now we can have 300 or 400 people here, which is good but bad. The little township here is now getting overrun. No parking spots. If you don't come down here pre-dawn, you're not going to get a parking spot. You have to park at the school. Very painful, very annoying for the locals. Hey Glenn, how are you? No. You going out? All right. Okay, so let's get ready to screenshot this, everybody. Take my sunnies off so I get the best view. There we go. Look at that. So we got the rocks in the foreground, you've got the middle ground, and then you've got the island out the back. Beautiful. All right, let's keep heading north. How long have we been going for? 59 minutes, very good. And it's only 2 o'clock, I've got heaps of time. I was going to go into town up to Queensland and do this live stream, but I thought I won't have enough time to do the live stream, come back home, and then get to work. So I was thinking of putting everything in an esky, but then I thought the esky be hot in the car, the esky and all my fish will probably go off. Okay, big girls, have a good night. California, you here? Have a good night. I hope the scenery lulled you to sleep. Thank you. It is beautiful here, isn't it? So look at that. And then we'll look up towards the headland. There's me in the shot. First day I've had to wear a hat. I thought, I'm sick of my face getting sunburnt, and I know I was going to get sunburnt badly today because of the UV factor is very high today. All right, let's go for a little walk again. So all these rocks here, those rocks will get covered by all that sand that's moving north. So that sand will move north. There's a couple of big fish out there. What are they? Just put the polarising sunnies on, see if I can see through the water. Nah, something big in silver. Must have been what I saw before. Oh, what is that thing? There is something in that water out there. Don't be scared, Arthur. It won't be a shark. It'll just be might be a little tuna or something. Some mullet. Because the mullet like hanging. Yes, that's what I thought. California. Okay, Barbara, I'm glad it. Oh, there's that fish again. There's a couple of them out there. I'm glad the waves have put you to sleep. Yes, well, just talking about that, I was getting up to 26,000 views, and now it's not getting anywhere near those views, but I just keep persevering because I like doing this. Human said try a different time, and this certainly has helped. This should be a couple of thousand views for this one. Definitely, because we've had 30, 40 people on at the same time, which has been really nice. It's good to see the people come back. I did, what is that? I did one live stream. It was an hour and a half. And I think I got 9 views, 6 views. What I did was I did one live, and I was standing beside a busker, and someone put a copyright on one of the songs that they heard, a busker singing. So I didn't play it, it was just me and the busker. So as Human said, lesson learned, don't do that again. Okay, they must be mullet, because there's a lot of them out there now. So what happens, the mullet sit on the rocks during the day. Yes, that's what happened in California. They dropped ever since that one day. So now I don't go near anybody with music. So start all over again. Ooh, this wind sure is hectic. All right, let's go back up. Still a lot of people here. That's a good idea. I'm just going to walk away. We were watching whales with nice busking music. I never thought anything of it. But apparently someone who owned the song. But let's not talk on that. Let's not dwell about it. Let's just build this channel back up. Georgia Snyder, how are you? Thank you for... It is very windy here. I'm trying to hide. I was just out there, but the wind chop was blowing water all over me. And I already drowned one gimbal today. I wasn't going to drown another one. Yes. That's what I'm thinking, Human. I'll go back to those times. I was just trying different ones to see what would happen. Wow, look at that view. That looks nice, doesn't it? So we have been, if you're new to the channel today, I have been up on those rocks today looking for whales, but they were out a little bit too far. So I come back down into the rock pools. So I was just saying the East Australian current, and that's the same thing that was depicted in the movie Finding Nemo, is a real thing. It's called the EAC. You're the snow surfer from Colorado, very nice. So I'd say the EAC moves in and out. It must depend on the water temperature. So the EAC looks like it's moved back out. Well, thank you, Georgia. Oh, how good's that, nature? That California, that is fantastic. I'm just, I think 200 hours shy of 3,000. So the way I was going, I was getting 50, 60 hours every live stream. I thought, gee, I'll be here in 1 month. But slow and steady, I'll go till I should be there by Christmas. That's really good that you finally got there. Try and make a little bit of money to help pay for some of your equipment. I'd like to be able to make enough to next time we get the whales go north, I take a little trip to Harvey Bay, then I do a live stream off a whale watching boat. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not particularly worried. I do this because I love doing it and it actually gets me out. If I was home, I'd probably be just having a rest before I go to work tonight. So this is a lot more fun, just coming out here, walking around the rock pools like I'm a kid again, like what I used to do. Now if my knee would just play the game, I could actually go surfing. What I did yesterday, I thought my knee was getting better, so I tried stretching it because I can't bend my knee all the way back, so I tried to stretch it and push through the where it would go naturally. Wow, that's fantastic. California. Yeah, and then woke up this morning and the knee's blown up again, so not happy about that. People must love you, California. Okay, 68 minutes. I was actually, you've seen me being down the beach here in the F-18s and the F-35s come screaming through. I was actually flying drones up near Amberley yesterday where they come from, and that was quite interesting. Didn't see any. They had police helicopter, Polair, come over the top of us a few times. Yes, human is a machine. Can't thank him enough. Him, Paul. I haven't seen Joseph for a while. I don't know what's happened to Joseph. Got a small log in the water there. All right, guys. I'm going to... I'll walk backwards so you can still see. Still see, but I'm going to finish this live stream in a couple of minutes. Ah, yes. That's true, Georgia. So I will thank everybody for being with me today. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. To all my viewers that show up day in, day out, thank you very much for making this a great opportunity for me. Human, thank you very much. You are a machine. Nobody knows the Australian coastline like you do with all your facts. And I will, wife permitting, be back at the same time tomorrow, everybody. So please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for viewing. See you guys.